And we are live. Hey everyone, how you all doing today? Name's Voice of Reason 467, and we're gonna be playing a bit of Red Dead Redemption 2. I've never actually played the first one. I have played a little bit of the first one, but not too much to the depth or degree that I'm familiar with the series. Um, so yeah, I figure I'd go ahead and go with the first one. And apparently, there's a really long tutorial, so that's why it is that this session is going to be going for about 4 hours. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how this rolls. And I might necessarily do a bit of a take a bit of a break from here and there, maybe in the 2 hour bit, maybe in the 3 hour bit. I don't know which one I might necessarily do. But yeah, let's hope this all goes well, and hopefully everything sort of bandies out about the way in which it should be. Um, so yeah, let's talk a little bit about the January 6th. Oh, by the way, I'm finishing off my Jameson whiskey here. So, oops, my bad. I was just about to I've already had like 8 shots so far. This is gonna be my ninth. So yeah. And after that I wait for the whiskey to hit me. So yeah. We're gonna be doing a we're gonna be doing the story here. But first let me see something real quick. Let's see if I can go into the saves here. Might be in general. And nope, I can't really go into the saves. Hold on real quick. On invites and story mode, nope, I do not want that. Pounds, Fahrenheit. I do. I really got to say, I've been in this game a couple of times beforehand. I never really played it all the way. But I gotta say, I really do like the fact that they allow you to go from Celsius to Fahrenheit, pounds to kilograms, and stuff like that, and 24 hours to 12 hours. Because, really, in all honesty, sometimes the clocks are not universally the same. So, yeah. And by the way, if I'm sweating, that's because it's really, really fucking hot here. In fact, it is 100 degrees right now. Yeah. Sacramento weather. Who could have thought? Let's make sure that the display stuff is on here. Let's go and put subtitles on here for a second. Actually, no. Let's go and keep those off. Since I'm not really going to be talking during the cutscenes. Let's go ahead and go with full screen because I actually want the Hertz or Prime. We're not going to be exiting out of the game too much. Hold on for a second. Let me just double check some of the settings here real quick. Global illumination. Alright, that's fine. Screen space ambient occlusion. That's fine. Reflection quality. Let's turn the reflection quality over to ultra. Hold on. Yeah, okay. That still leaves us with 6 gigabytes there. Particle quality. See how much that goes up to. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do that there. NVIDIA balanced DLSS. Let's do quality, yeah. Let's have that as quality. Let's do the brightness calibration here real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, sRGB, okay. There we go. Okay. Grass shadow, let's see that on high. Full resolution screen space ambient occlusion, what does that do? Full resolution SSAO allows the shadows to be rendered in higher resolution when compared to standard SSAO. How much does that increase the graphics? Not by much. Yeah, I'm still somewhat doing the graphics here, so let's see here real quick. Let's increase that. Let's keep the water quality physics the way it is. Let's do decal quality, adjust the recycle rate and draw distance of decals such as bullet holes. Yeah, let's keep that on high. Does it go any higher? Nah, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it does. So, tree tessellation off. Tessellation on tree trunks. Okay, let's see what the benchmarks test is for all of this. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that different from beforehand. So yeah, I suppose we'll talk a little bit about the January 6th commission and what happened there. Oh, hold on for a second. Yeah, there we go. All right, sorry about that. I lower my my seat whenever it is the cat gets in there. Cat gets on my lap, which he does quite a bit sometimes. He's just sleeping over there. Hey Peter. Hey Peter, kitty. Hey, how you doing, Peter? Oh, Peter. Yeah, he's just sleeping there. Let me see if I can show you where he's at. Yeah, he's right there. I'm not too sure if you can see him because he's like blended into the chair quite a bit. But yeah, that's where he's at the moment. So yeah, January 6th commission hearings. I was actually kind of surprised at the amount of information we were getting there. Some of it is old that we know of, like a breakdown of what happened there. Some of it is brand new deposition. Others of which it was like basically telling us, yeah, Trump was informed that not only were the people closest to him not interested in doing a coup, but like they told him that what he was saying was like lies and nonsense and had literally no standing whatsoever. Oh wow, the game has an error. It's telling me to restart the game. Huh. I guess I gotta go ahead and... I guess I might have had to restart there. Hold on for a second. An error occurred while updating Red Dead Redemption app. Hold on. Let me just restart Steam here. But yeah, some of the information is new. Some of the information is... Oh, it's still going. Huh. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Alright, I canceled the shutdown on that. So yeah, some of the information is new. Apparently Donald Trump was informed about what the fuck was going on there with regards to his claims about election fraud and how baseless they were. He was informed on the ways in which his claims were completely like not without any basis whatsoever. Okay. Okay then. See here. Yeah, it seems like the settings still are sticking here. Yeah, okay, advanced settings locked, unlocked, okay. Alright, let's run the benchmark again. Let's see if that helps. Because maybe I had to restart the benchmark. So yeah, like I was saying, apparently he was informed by General Bill Barr, a lot of people close to him. Apparently he told some members of the Proud Boys personally about the fact that, well, you know, the vast majority of what he was saying there with regards to like what happened in January 6th was hinted at or was implied to be very substantial of what was going on there. He apparently invited several Trump supporters to be at the January 6th like rally personally. So yeah, and we know, and some of these people with depositions were actually arrested with conspiracy of breaking and entering, of trying to lead a coup, for all intents and purposes. So I just find it very interesting that all this information is coming out. Um, I wonder if, like, let's say for example, if anything's going to happen with the January 6th commission, because it would be weird if all this stuff comes to light and everything comes out, and was shown that Trump is totally guilty of everything else there, and nothing fundamentally happens in this regard. That there's nothing that it comes to. So I don't know, honestly. Honestly, I'm kind of cynical to the point where in which I'm wondering if anything's gonna come of this. I hope that that this is a turning point for our democracy, that Trump eventually um gets put into office. I mean, not into office, gets put into jail due to what's been happening now. I hope that the investigations more or less end up releasing the simple fact that he broke the law and he led an insurrection on the Capitol and that he can't run again as a result of that. I really do hope this is going to be the case. So, yeah, I'm not entirely too sure what's going to happen here. Um, I do hope. Roma, stop. No. Sorry, Roma's in big trouble. We came home and she had like shat on the floor. She dug through my garbage can, through Sean's garbage can and whatnot. Um, trying to find food, I guess. And it doesn't make any sense either. She's fed every single day. She obviously has some kind of trauma that's going on there when she like gets really anxious and really uppity when which the people who she loves leaves her for like an extended period of time. So I'm guessing one of us might have to stay at the house. I'm thinking while Roma's here. Well, one of us gets like obviously Sean because I don't have a driver's license. I know a 36-year-old doesn't have a driver's license. Whatever. By the way, today's month's my birthday. Not today, of course, but this month is my birthday. June 22nd is when I officially turned 36. So, happy midlife crisis. Yeah. All right. Okay, that seems pretty average there. Um, Not where which I wanted to be, but I'm somewhat judging it by the fact that my gameplay is going to be giving me significantly better performance than what the benchmark is giving me. So I can just assume that I'm going to get about 45 to 50 frames per second on that, um, on the average. I'll let you know what the frames are since I'm using a monitor frame rate tracker here. Yeah, by the way, that drink, this Jameson, it's hit me now. Finally, fucking shit. It took me about 9 shots to start hitting me now, which is good. Didn't stop the benchmark too soon enough. Well, if the frame rates are too low for me, I'll go ahead and exit out of the game and whatnot. But for the most part, I'll probably keep it on. Yeah, I'm using the NVIDIA. What was it? The NVIDIA Control Center? No, not that. What's it called? NVIDIA Experience. This sort of optimize the games that I think are really going to be heavy tuned. Games like Red Dead Redemption are always going to be heavy on the GPU. So. Alright, okay. So, yeah, I ended up having a story here beforehand. I ended up playing the game a little bit beforehand. I got through the first area of the tutorial. But yeah, we're gonna start a new game since I'm not exactly that far in. And obviously I wanna experience some of the game with you. Also, the reason why it is I decided to go ahead and go with a 4-hour game is because, quite literally, my game this game actively has a from what I've heard, a 4-hour tutorial, which is extremely fucking extensive. But I get it, you know, it's a really big game. There's a lot to explore. There's a lot to do in here. But really, come on, seriously, a 4-hour tutorial? Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, Total War Warhammer, being an RTS, actually has, hold on. By 1899, the age of outlaws and gunslingers was at an end. Okay. America was becoming a land of laws. Even the West had mostly been tamed. A few gangs still roamed it, but they were being hunted down and destroyed. So yeah, like I was saying, 4-hour tutorial. Not too sure how much of that is an exaggeration there, but I figured I might as well make the stream for 4 hours so that way we can get through it. I mean, you know, like I said, Total War Warhammer 3 had like a really long ass tutorial, depending on how you wanted to get through it. I got through it by like occupying literally every single settlement in the goddamn game there.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Depending on how long that how many times it happens, I may decide to go ahead and turn back the graphics a bit. Because honestly, I do not want the sky to start flickering black. And it wasn't flickering black like that beforehand. So, you know. Roma, stop! Stop, no!
Bring him in here!
No, go. Go away.
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
Yeah, the screen keeps flickering black. I'm gonna go ahead and quit the game here. and revert back to the settings I had beforehand. This is, yeah, because I'm not gonna have that be a thing there. I don't know why it's flickering to black like that. It shouldn't be. So let's see here real quick. NVIDIA experience. Here we go. GeForce experience. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's go and continue where we left off then, I guess. Yeah. Let me skip this shit already. Fuck. Jeez. Doesn't doesn't Rockstar know that people like skipping this shit? They don't like sitting through this entire sequence once their games start cropping up there. So yeah. All right. Alright, gotta go through that sequence again, I guess. Let's see real quick. Story, there we go. Let's see, what's reach max bonding level with a horse. Okay. Alright, come on, can I skip this? Yep, I can. It's good then. Let's go ahead and go to the gamma level real quick. Let's see if we can turn that down again. Because I'm not too sure if that, gamma level... Was that in display? No, that was here. No, I don't think it was in here. And I'm looking at, yeah, it's probably in display. Yeah, here we go. No, I guess it wasn't. Or, go brightness calibration. That's what I was looking for. Okay, no, it's pretty much the same.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Yeah, I still got a little bit left here in case can't tell. So, hoping I drink the rest of the bottle and be done with it. So, yeah. You have no black flicker in now.
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
You can tell that's the matriarch there, by the way, because she is giving all the orders on what exactly to do in terms of what's going on there. And I would imagine this gang is one of the better ones, They're like bad men who wanted from the law, but they're taking care of women and children. Or a child, I guess you might say. And one of them was like, black. So, yeah. Huh.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it gladly. But we're gonna ride out and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill. Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon.
You know, I'll be honest here. The entire, the fact that this tutorial is this long, or 4 hours, from what I've heard from other people, like, kind of, like, kills a lot of the replay value on this game. Makes it, like, makes it so that way you don't really want to replay it all that much. So, yeah.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. But there was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. I stashed what we took with all our money in town right before we fled. Wait, is that someone coming towards us? You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
I'm probably as drunk as these guys are right now at the moment, given the weather, so.
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac and Sean,
we don't know.
quite a
Always a good-
business.
You know, real quick, a good tactic, by the way, I don't know if this will actually help in the game, but a good tactic that I've heard in terms of, like, you know, when you're riding out with multiple horses, is to follow the guy that has, is to follow right behind the guy with the horse in a straight line, so that way you mask how many horses are actually available to you, that they're actually, like, just there. So, you know.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always! Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
Passing you.
Okay, go.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about crazy.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling so good about it.
Where are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much. Shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us, look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders. You know me.
Right. Whoa. How much further?
Not far.
What does that mean?
Not far.
Thanks.
Oh, goddamn, this snow gets right to the bone.
What are you doing? Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Okay, let's head down there.
I guess when it comes to snow, it's not all that important since the tracks will probably be gone in about like an hour or so. But it's always important to make sure that any tracks you do leave behind indicate only 2, maybe 3 people are available. But even if it's like 3, you want to make sure to keep them guessing.
Let's hitch up here. Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
Someone's having fun in there.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than 3 nasty-looking degenerates. Micah, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left and stay low, both of you.
Okay, so I'm Arthur then. Yeah, I already knew that, so... Yep.
Hello? Shut up, Billy. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. Folks, there's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner. Come here. It's goddamn Dutch Vanderlyn, you morons! Look out, there's more to bastards!
There's another one shooting from the window.
Ain't many more. You sons of bitches! Get it down!
O'Driscoll boys here? Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Huh. Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it down. O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agreed on.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Oh, I'm starving.
Just eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
All right.
Searching while I pack these on the horses. Grab anything you think we can use, then meet me out here.
Yeah. Honestly, canned goods are a commodity that you cannot go without in terms of like the Wild West.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
It's already been like a half an hour or whatnot. Some of that I'm going to attribute to the simple fact that my... Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bastard shot my cousin! Well, he started it! I'm gonna break your neck!
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me!
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here, and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here? We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else. Please, please spare me. I promise you won't see me again, Porter. Please. Get the hell out of here. Go. Easy. You're okay. Easy there. Whoa. Yeah, good boy.
You let him go, huh? Saw the little bastard scurrying off.
Yeah, figured he won't get far in this anyway.
That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Tie him up over there, Arthur.
Get away from me!
Michael, what the hell do you... Oh, the guy found in the cellar! Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss, are you...
Oh, you fool!
Fucking idiot.
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
By the way, I like listening to the dialogue in this game.
Somebody's coming. Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back. How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna go and wipe down my screen here for a second, real quick. Let me go ahead and get a paper towel. Roma, move! Out of my way! Hold on. Let me wait till the streak starts coming on by again, and I'll wipe it off. Yeah, here we
He ain't
go.
been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape
He
again.
ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've
Just
got.
making sure the
Now?
door is... Just making sure my door is, the door to the bathroom there is closed, because, got the AC going on. You have 3
Jeez.
ACs going on in the
We're
house,
all-
in fact, just to cool it
Yeah,
all
we're
off.
pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
In fact, considering the time real quick, I'll be back in a bit of a second here. I gotta go ahead and work out my shoulders. For a second. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do this like once every day. I mean, like 3 times every day. Once in the afternoon, once in the evening, and once at night. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Whew. Okay. It's mainly to help me sleep. Um, because honestly, my shoulders have been hurting quite a bit whenever this I sleep, and it wakes me up. So I have to turn on each shoulder, and every time I'm doing that, I'm losing about like an hour's sleep each time. So, yeah.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more.
Real quick, since no one's really been commenting at all, I'm gonna turn off YouTube chat there.
More of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well,
Hold on for a second.
Seems
Let me
some-
go ahead and adjust the YouTube chat here real quick. Just so that way it's more in line with my window, and there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go.
but he left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Adelante. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
The tracks go left, down here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Whoa!
Careful, it's getting narrow here.
Come on, boy. Horses
Okay.
are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there!
Well, it's definitely getting into the tutorial so far is getting into about the 1 hour mark. So yeah.
I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun. From your horse. Who knows what's up ahead? Down this way. It's slippery, be careful. Near that, we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Careful, there's a drop here. Watch out here. Watch your head here. Okay, good now.
Watch your step. It's real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on. Come on. That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Damn, it's cold.
Any kind of settings that allow me to turn on the survival extreme on this game, I'm probably going to go ahead and check out.
Come on. John, where are you?
John, you there?
John!
Marston, you hear me?
That's John! We're coming!
Over here! All right!
Don't actually shrink in the cold, which means someone added this to the game for no reason at all. Are you fucking serious? You've got to be jostling me. I gotta get a source on that. Could you give me a source there, Autistic Beaver? If you can't actually post a link, just post the title of the video of the article, or whatever. Just so that way I can bring it up in like search engine. Okay, man. That just sounds too funny not to look up. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put you on chat, by the way. So yeah.
Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither.
Real quick, I would imagine that they probably added that primarily because human balls shrink in the cold. In fact, let's take a fun fact check real quick. Let's check to see if that's true. Hold on. Do human genitalia shrink in cold weather? Holy shit. Check this out. Blood vessels in the penis shut down because of cold temperature. Men can expect their penis to shrivel up can shrivel by up to 50% length and 20% to 30% in girth when the weather gets chilly. Okay, so they probably did that because humans have this reaction. So they probably did that because they thought horses would have the same reaction as well. Oh my god, this is like a level of detail that's so funny. It's so fucking hilarious. Sorry, I just had to make that assumption. Looks like I was right, cause I'm always right. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
Not sure what the fuck was going on up there exactly. If that was like a perspective from the creator,
Well, we can't go back the way we came.
from the protagonist.
this
So
way.
you know.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man.
But yeah, I do want to fact check on that. Could you post like the name of the article that you're fact checking that from real quick? If you can't do that,
Hopefully this will
just
lead us
post
out.
the title of the video that you got that from. So
Look up there.
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
All right, John, come on. Let's get you on that horse. Good work, Arthur.
can I skin them?
Okay, let's get going.
Is that a thing I can do here?
Show up.
Nope, I guess I can't.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others. Yeah.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet. More coming down the hill. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shit, there's more on the right. We got more wolves on the left. Go! Get the hell out of here! Get out! You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus,
You still with us, Marston?
just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Autistic Beaver, I need a fact check. Come on, man. Give me that. Don't leave me hanging. Come on.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that?
I guess I gotta go ahead and get a fact check on myself. Hold on real quick. Let me go ahead and do that. That's just too funny not to fact check. Hold on. Hold on. Resident Evil. Red Dead Redemption, Horse Balls, Winter. Let's look that up real quick. All right. Hold on. What the fuck? Okay. Red Dead Redemption 2 reportedly includes physics that allow for male horses' testicles to shrink in cold weather, and the horses also defecate. A new report on Red Dead Redemption 2 reveals that the game's engine is so realistic that the testicle of male horses will shrink up in cold weather. There's apparently a video about that. Let's check that out real quick. Hold on.
Whoa now.
Okay. Alright.
Good boy.
Holy shit! It does shrink in cold weather. Holy fucking Christ! Oh my god! Oh my god! That is just... What the actual fuck? Seriously? I don't know whether or not to be impressed or whether or not to cry at the fact that, like, horses' balls don't actually shrink in winter. Hold on. Horses' balls don't shrink in winter. Okay. When I just search that, Red Dead Redemption 2 comes up. Oh, let's see if there's anything in the comments section about that. Okay, nothing in the comment section seems to confirm or deny this. Can I get a fact check on whether or not horses' balls actually fucking shrink in winter? Seriously, I mean, what the fuck? I'm sorry, that's just too hilarious not to fact check.
That's civilization.
I know. The West is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
By the way, drinking some Jameson in case you didn't know.
We've been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
This must be me because I'm not seeing it on the video there.
Doubtful, just worried.
It's like some kind of weird...
I don't feel that.
I must be drinking way too fucking much because I'm seeing a blur every single time I change the camera out there. I didn't see it beforehand, but now I am.
I hope not.
We had a bit.
Hold on.
Bad luck. But then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea.
Is this me?
You, Arthur? You doubt me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
I wonder. Hold on for a second real quick. This is bothering the fuck out of me. I don't know if it's because I'm drunk or not, or if it's because of the graphics. Let me double check here real quick. Hold on. Windowless borders. Oh, okay. It changed mid timing for me for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. That's better. That's more accurate to what it is I wanted there. I was freaking out for a second. I was wondering, am I so fucking drunk that the goddamn that me moving the camera is causing it to blur? I don't think I'm that drunk. I mean, I've only had like 12 shots so far. And yes, I do keep track of how many shots I take. That's because I want to know how properly drunk I want to be the next time it is I get drunk. Oh, you gotta be shitting me here. Well, no point in actually going over there then. Okay. Yeah, that's why I can't interact with her very much. Oh well. I'm not going through that again just to see if I missed any kind of dialogue. I actually like listening to the dialogue in video games. So I know I said movies, but I meant video games. Primarily because it gives me some insight into stuff that I wouldn't normally get insight towards. So yeah. Let me see about saving real quick. Hold on. Alright. So yeah, the January 6th riots. Oh, hold on for a second.
Death up here, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, okay. After a long while of searching, I wasn't able to find an article. Unfortunately, I heard it a while ago from several people claiming to own horses themselves. Oh, okay, but that's just as credible as far as I'm concerned about this particular claim here. I don't need any scientific information. You could have just simply said, actually, I heard it from friends who own horses themselves or whatever. So as far as I'm concerned, that's about as credible as anything else. And so yeah, I'm a city guy, so it's not a big deal. You do not want to listen to all the dialogue in this game. You will be listening to 4 years straight. Well, I guess we'll be sitting here for about a year then. But no, I won't. I won't be. Oh, forgot to turn off desktop capture there. So yeah, like I said, I like listening to dialogue in games. It's one of the most interesting things in there because it's like one of the things that more or less that tends to give me an interesting perspective about the world there. So yeah.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy... I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson. We were stranded at sea for 50 days. And you unfortunate...
And for the record, I'm only going to be talking when I pause the game during dialogue, but I have not played this game beforehand. I played this game a little bit in terms of some of the stuff here, but most of what I'm experiencing right now is like, in fact, all of what it is I'm experiencing right now is pretty much like just me experiencing the game. So yeah, let me go ahead and see if I can get more light by opening up the crates here. Hold on for a second. See if I can get more light in the front room, and looks like I did. Looks like I did get a little bit more light. Not all that much, but I did get him a little bit more light, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it there.
At least survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
With how much dialogue that's in this game, it's like the developers thought of every possible thing the player could possibly do in any given situation to make a line for it. Oh, if there's that much dialogue in the game, I might want to go ahead and only pay attention to like relevant dialogue that's like relevant to both the story and I guess towards the world building. So, you know. Oh, really? This game had an 8-year development cycle. I knew it was in development for a long time, but I didn't know it was 8 years. I figured it was like 4 or 5 years, you know. Which is the average time, the amount of time put into development for about like a game of this size.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
There's not gonna be an Undead Nightmare 2. I mean, I did play a little bit of the Undead Nightmare 1 in Red Dead Redemption, even though I haven't really played Red Dead Redemption, the original, all that much. I might end up, like, streaming that at some point in time because I got a streaming card here. But yeah, there's probably not gonna be an Undead Nightmare 2. So...
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun.
Is that meant to be a joke? Like there is an Undead Nightmare. Oh wait, you're talking about like Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry, I'm a little bit drunk here, so
We'll scare off
forgive my
every animal for miles
forgive my
around.
reasoning faculties a bit.
Never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
By the way, Autistic Beaver, maybe you might be able to answer this to me. But is the tutorial really 4 hours long? Because I've heard it's 4 hours long, which is getting into into the type of territory that Assassin's Creed used to delve into with regards to like Black Flag. Which Black Flag is a great game. Don't get me wrong, I played a lot of Black Flag. It's really good. But the tutorial is just, oh my god, 7 hours fucking long. You've got to be kidding me here. Why?
We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just...
No, I know it's not 7 hours long. I was comparing it to Assassin's Creed story, which like a 4-hour tutorial is getting into similar territory of Black Flags, which is 7 hours. But I've heard it's 4 hours long in terms of tutorial. Oh. But okay, yeah, it ends when you leave the mountains. When is that exactly? What time can I expect that to happen? Can I expect it to happen in 4 hours?
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither.
Okay, I was just wondering
Well,
about that
Javier
then.
told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
See some of the ground uncovered here.
Nice, boy.
Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh, stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something. There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
Oh no! I expect this game to be well over like 180 fucking hours. That's what I expect this game to be, which is why it is I expect myself to get bored of it in the same way in which I did Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, after about like 100 and something hours or whatever, I'll usually get bored of a game, and I'll probably go ahead and start to be yeah. Like I said, after about 100 hours or so of a game, I'll get bored of it, and I'll switch to another game for a little bit, and I'll come back to the other game at some point in time. So, you know. Which, by the way, I tried to torrent a V Rising of this new game here, called V Rising. You know, just to get a feel for it, just to get a feel for what it is, why it's like such a like up and coming game here. You know, this game here. And I was thinking to myself, wow, this is definitely a game I'm definitely going to want to go ahead and play after I really did you have to mention the alien spaceship? Sorry, I have to say this, but no spoilers like that. Don't mention fucking spoilers like alien spaceship. In fact, I'm just like blotting that out my memory, and I'm removing your comment just for that. Sorry, man. Sorry, I just have to like. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Blot it out my mind. I don't have any reference. All right. No spoilers. Sorry, man. Sorry. I just have to say no spoilers like that. All right, man. I don't mean to be a dick, but please, no spoilers like that, okay? But yeah, anyways, like I said here, I was trying V Rising earlier just to see how it was, and like this game looks fucking bombing in terms of that. Looks kind of like a bullet hell a little bit here and there. But I have to say, it is really, really interesting the start out there because you start out from scraps and apparently you start up quite a bit there. Um, you know, you have to build your own stuff. You start out fairly weak as a vampire, and it's all interesting to say the very least. Okay, but yeah. Suffice to say, suffice to say, I'm probably gonna buy that at some point in time, but not anytime soon. Once I don't buy early access games. In fact, I normally just save them for. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Jesus Christ, man! She started barking at people outside the window there. I don't know what her problem is with barking at everyone and everything in the neighborhood. But yeah,
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. Crouch down a bit.
L and S. Okay then. Okay, I see.
Let's keep moving. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods. Stay crouched.
Oh, I can imagine, like, I can pretty imagine the fact that I would get bored watching people eat in real time. So you know.
Shh. Down there. You see him? Are you ready with that bow? Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. You can pull back quite hard when it's too much. Now, Arthur.
Okay, I gotta wait till I get some stamina here. In the neck of the head. How ca chopping carrots, stirring until fully mixed, waiting for weighted water to boil. Yeah, honestly, I would probably get bored of that, like, pretty quickly, unless they allow me to, unless they allow me to skip those kinds of animations. So, you know. Even if you want to get drunk in this game, you have to do it in real time. Well, I don't have to do it in real time or whatever in terms of this game because I can get drunk myself and I can simulate the experience myself. So, in fact, since you mentioned it, minus. Oh, damn shit. Trying to make sure that the. I end up spilling a little bit. So, yep. Making sure it doesn't fall over, so yeah. I'm pretty sure I have the higher alcohol resistance considering the fact that I, more or less, have taken so far, what was it? 13 shots so far. I've taken 13. Started out with 9 when I started this area now. Now I'm actually getting a little bit, now I'm getting a bit tipsy. But so far, I'm nowhere near my limit. My limit is when I start to see words. Yeah, 13. Yeah, I'm on my 13th shot. That was my 13th right there. My limit is when I start getting blurry-eyed, starting to read stuff. And by the way, that's only happened one time and throughout my entire life. One time. One time that's happened when I started reading and I noticed that I'm getting blurry-eyed. And that's when I stop, for the record. It's only happened one time. And I've been drinking since I've been 21, which right now I'm 35. And I'm going to be 36 by the 22nd of this month. So just to give that perspective. I don't drink all that much, mind you. But when I do drink, I drink heavily. Usually it takes me about 20 to 25 shots for me to get to that point. And yes, I did count. So, and for the record, I usually space out my shots to where in which I get drunk just enough. And for the record, I started drinking right around 6:40. So, just for reference's sakes. That's oh wait, that's 6:40. Yeah, actually, let me see. How long have I been? Yeah, 6:40, Western time. So about like an hour and a half, or no, about like an hour and 50 minutes. So yeah, there you go. That's how long. That's how much I normally drink.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
for the record, and just for the purposes of context here, I have Irish and Native American ancestry that mixes from both sides of my family to being around like half Irish and half Native American. What was it like? I think it's like 1/4 on my father's side, and 1/3 on my aunts on my mother's side. So just to let you know, Native American side on that part. However, with regards to my father's side, like I am very much like my Irish ancestry goes all the way back to my great grandfather on my father's side. On my father's side. On my mother's side, on the other hand, don't really know about any of that stuff in terms of like the other ancestry that goes into my lineage. But you know, I'm basically like half Native American, half Irish. If that helps. So yeah.
What are you doing? Let's get out of here.
Don't you do it, boy.
Hmm.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then. Let's head back.
So yeah.
Nice work.
I have strong genetics, which sort of like allow me to drink quite a bit, while I have weak genetics that also balance that out. It's a weird combination, really. I'm not alcoholic for the record, if you're wondering here, but my philosophy is that when I drink to get drunk, and some people might call that alcoholic. I just call it like, well, I don't drink all that often. So when I do drink, I drink to get drunk. That's just, a simple tautology to me. You know, um, some people in Alcoholics Anonymous might not like that, but that's what I think about people in Alcoholics Anonymous. I don't really think all that much of them.
Work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us easy. Careful. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
But to be perfectly fair, I am drinking some pretty good whiskey here. In fact, I think there's like one last shot here. Let me go ahead and just drink that since I'm gonna go and finish it real quick. Yep, one last shot. Hey, Autistic Beaver. Who should I dedicate this towards? You or someone of your family? Just curious. Like, I don't have anyone to dedicate it towards. My dad's gone for like ever. So yeah, he died a while back ago. But let's go ahead and dedicate this one towards someone that you love, or someone that you like, or someone that you think would be dedicated towards in that regard. Who in your life would you dedicate this towards? Sister, mother, brother, father, who? Or do you not like it when people drink? Are you one of those people that just doesn't like it when people drink? Hmm. Well, you waited too long, so I took the drink anyways. But whoever it is that you say, I dedicate it towards them.
Though we caught more than one, a lot of mouths to feed.
That girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been...
Before we hear about the O'Driscolls, I'm gonna go ahead and put my thing. I'm gonna put my bottle here in the recycle can. So yeah, we got that. Well, not really much. Okay, I just want to just go ahead. Okay. Hey, come on, Autistic Beaver, don't leave me hanging. Who would you dedicate that drink towards?
Scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, home, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Where the fuck are you going? I'm trying to go around here.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Easy, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. How long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us.
You were just talking about something.
I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Sorry, that was a like a mosquito. So sometimes mosquitoes pump up in my face, and they just go
Easy.
away from them.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Brought some food back, boys. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well. Just drop it down in here. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys.
You earned it. Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
Arthur Morgan, an interesting name.
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one, did you? Dumped on the floor there. too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Nice, it didn't spook the deer. I didn't know that that was a thing I was supposed to do there. Nice.
It's okay. It's okay. You're safe now. She'll be okay, Arthur.
I'm sure she will, Mary Beth.
Hey, look out, boy.
Keep warm. All of you. Keep warm. Just a few more days and we'll get off this hill.
I hope so.
Stay strong.
It's been a nasty few days.
I know. And we've had tough times before. We keep moving and we keep together. Same as always. All of you. Ain't that so, Mr. Morgan?
Of course.
He that is so impoverished that he hath no oblation chooseth the tree that will not rot.
So I'm guessing he's a chaplain, trying to keep the spiritual sort of needs of the group together.
Seeketh unto him a cunning workman to prepare a graven image that shall not be moved. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told to you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? Is it he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in, that bringeth the princes to nothing? He maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth, and he shall also blow upon them, and they shall...
Honestly, shit like that doesn't interest me because, like, I'm an atheist, so... It might have been interesting if I was a Christian, but I'm not. So, yeah.
Can you get a chance? Send someone down the track back to that farmhouse.
Okay. Why?
That poor woman's husband needs burying.
Of course. Is it safe down there?
Oh, just send someone sensible.
Understood.
All right.
Okay. seems like the dogs won out. I will be right back because I need to watch over them real quick. So that way they don't jump the gate or anything like that. So, political. Autistic Beaver, you still there? I hope you didn't get decide to run out on there, finding out that I tend to drink a lot. You know? Hope you're still watching. Yeah, like anyone else would still be watching. Let's see, what could be good for about, like... Oh, huh. Crazy epic debate, Maupin versus Jason Unruhu... Sorry, Unruhu? Unrehe? I don't know how you pronounce his name. Buckle your seatbelt for the wild ride. Alright, let's go on this one here.
Hey everybody, welcome. So today we are going to have a very special guest, Jason Unruhe. It's going to be some.
The first 5 minutes are a repeat, but we're doing
Unruhe. Okay, so now I know how to pronounce his name then.
doing it anyway.
One of a debate.
It's at 1.25 times speed.
So this should be fun. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell. Tweet this out. It should be a debate, an interesting discussion, something like that. So I'm going to put on the opening credits, and then we'll bring on Jason.
We're not going to be watching the entirety of this debate. I will later on, but we are not.
Century. I say that the century on which we are entering can be
Oh yeah, the bot.
the century of the common man.
A radical redistribution of economic power.
I mean, we know that racism is just it's a byproduct of capitalism. Everything will be all right if everything was put back in the hands of the people.
We need a government that will make sure Americans are taken care of and organize the economy to serve the people, not the profits of.
Where's my car?
We now have the techniques and the resources to get rid of poverty.
We got to start getting out there with the people.
Get out of the movement and get to the masses.
I love him putting himself in there. Right next to MLK, dude. I love that. That's so fucking good.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much, and welcome, Jason. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. So I guess the
Where's
first
my
question
car?
I wanted to ask you was shortly before this debate, I think you were unhappy that I referred to you as Maoist rebel Jason Unruhe. What would you like me to call you?
Jason Unruh, as you have always called me for years.
Oh, it's here.
So you don't want Maoist rebel in front of your name?
That's not how. That's the name of the show. That's not my name.
Okay, I just thought that was the name of your brand. I meant no offense by it, and I'll actually go and change it right now while we're talking, if you don't mind.
Well, that's kind of undercut by the fact that you put it in quotation marks.
That's what you call your brand. I mean, no offense was made by it. So
right off the bat,
yes, I just want to ask you a series of questions and give you an opportunity to respond. The first one that I wanted to ask you is back in 2017, when you and I were still on friendly terms. The World Festival of Youth and Students, which is a global communist gathering, was happening in Sochi, Russia, for the 100-year anniversary of the Bolshevik Revolution. And the communist parties of the world were going to be there. The DPRK, which are very supportive of, sent delegations. The Communist Party of Vietnam, and I really wanted you to go to that. And I reached out to you, and the organizers of the festival had seen your work online, the good work you were doing, defending DPRK, defending Cuba, and such. And they wanted you there. You didn't really seem interested in going. Why not?
I can't. Technically speaking, I'm in an economic condition right now where given a particular relationship and dynamic that I have with the government, I have to report any time that I leave the country for any extended period of time. And that's not something I can do. There's a complicated situation there. Then I don't know what this has to do with my allegedly childish attacks on you.
Well, I'm sorry.
And it's almost like you're trying to frame me as a person who doesn't care about the global movement. I really see this has nothing to do with what it is that you asked me to come on here for.
No, I mean, it was just a series of things I was going to ask you about. But, I thought it would have been really awesome if you'd have been there because,
I would like to have gone.
Yeah, my social media was, at that point, way smaller than yours was.
I would
have liked to have gone. The amount of people around the world that I met who like my work, who recognized me and such, and the communists around the world that pay attention to, what we do as communists in the Western.
What do you think he did? Probably some government insurrection shit. I don't fucking know.
Indonesia, the Philippines.
I don't think it's like
Africa,
a pet
thing
or whatever.
Imperialism. So, whenever there's people in Canada or the United States that are talking against imperialism, talking about socialism, they're very interested in it, and it's very important what we do, and that actually brings.
By the way, if you're looking for me to answer this question, don't, because I have no idea what the fuck is going on here. This is like the first time I've actually listened to Jason Unruhe, um, based on like, you know, videos I haven't seen like 4 years back. So yeah.
Brings me. So there's a document that I've always really liked, and it's called "Long Live Leninism." It was published in 1960 by the Chinese Communist Party. It's one of the main documents that Mao wrote to criticize the revisionism of Khrushchev. And I'm actually dropping it in the chat right now so people can take a look at the link. And that my next question is basically, one of the most important paragraphs in that document. It says, the liberation movements of the proletariat in capitalist countries should ally themselves with the national liberation movements in the colonies and dependent countries. This alliance can smash the alliance of the imperialists and the feudal comprador reactionary forces in the colonies and all dependent countries, and will therefore inevitably put a final end to the imperialist system throughout the world. That's what I view my work as doing, trying to align the working class movement in the United States with the people around the world that are struggling against U.S. imperialism. What are you trying to do for that end, to achieve that?
What makes you think America is an ally of these things? The problem lies in what America is, what it has always been, and what, as long as it's America, what it will always be. Whatever vision of America you may or may not have with what...
A little bit defensive on the very beginning of that, I have to say. Because why the fuck would you begin in such a defensive manner of yourself in this regard? I don't get that. Why?
What it is that you want America to become, that is not what America is. And if that were to be achieved, it would no longer be America. It would no longer be what it is.
Okay, but I'm asking you, though, what are you trying to accomplish in aligning the liberation movements of the proletariat in the capitalist countries with the national liberation movements around the world?
To forward anti-imperialism. I don't understand what the point of your question is.
Well, my reading of that document is that those of us living in Western capitalist countries like Britain or France or the United States or Canada,
yes, I get that part.
Yes,
but I don't understand how
to align the working people of this country with the national liberation movements. And I'm just asking, what are you doing toward that end, or do you not think that's a good thing to do?
It's funny how this has turned into a criticism, and I will answer your question. I will answer your question. It's interesting that you...
Oh, just so you guys know, there's no good guy here. I know normally when we watch other videos like this, it's like, oh, well, this person's better. No, these two are both, lunatic lolcows. They've both called me pedophiles. They both called me a pedophile. They're both psychotic. This is just psychotic infighting. Can you summarize who Unruh is? So, the main difference...
I find it interesting that Bosch decided to have mentioned the pedophile thing twice. Okay.
We're gonna have here is what type of fascism that we're dealing with. Unruh, Jason Unruh, the bearded guy, is a third worldist. So he fucking hates America. Whereas Caleb Maupin has been trying to sell this American nationalist patriotic socialism thing where the founding fathers would have wanted you to be a national socialist. It's all incoherent bullshit, okay? It's different flavors of incoherent bullshit. Yeah, that's it. It's Duganist versus third world Maoist.
Wanted to talk about my quote unquote childish
we'll get
things
to that.
about you. Yeah, it'd be great if you actually could get to that instead of trying to turn it into something where you grill me. This goes back to your fraudulent accusation that you made against me at the beginning of all this, saying that I was pro-imperialist. It was the last message I sent you on Facebook before you blocked me. You said that I was pro-imperialist, and I called you out to a debate, and then you hid for a year.
Okay, well...
But to answer your question...
I think this is very related, actually. That's why we're talking about what it means to be an imperialist in the Western countries.
I think I know. It's the very center of everything that I do. It's the first and foremost and primary contradiction.
So let's talk about it.
No, actually, your thing is about America. That's why you're a patriot.
Talk about that.
And that's why you don't support revolutionary suicide.
Okay. All right. So
exactly.
Answer my question, please. What
by
are you
allying
doing
myself and pushing I'm answering it right now.
Okay.
By pushing the idea of anti-imperialism and not supporting the substance of what America is, not just what America in the form that it takes, but the very substance, the very soul of what...
Oh my fucking god. Holy Christ. Cosmo Thulu. You're an imperialist. No, you're an imperialist. No, you're an imperialist. I feel like that's probably going to go ahead and frame the entirety of this little debate. But, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and put my dishes away real quick. I'll be right back.
what it is and what it was founded upon, opposing that, to push an anti-war sentiment, a real one, not a, Trump thought we shouldn't go to war, but it's nonsense because it still went on. Regardless, by pushing the anti-war sentiment, the anti-imperialism, by allowing people to see what the damage that's done by imperialism, and more importantly, to have them understand why imperialism is a natural product of capitalism and why it can only ever be something that it produces. There's no way getting around it.
Well, I mean, as far as Trump, I called out Trump for his criminal murder of Qasem Soleimani, the leader of the Islamic Revolution. And Trump brought us to the brink of World War III, and he talked kind of anti-war on the campaign trail, but his presidency was an absolute disaster. I didn't vote for him the first time, didn't vote for him the second time. Now, that said, I mean, in some ways you might be able to argue he's better than Biden, but he still sucked. He was an awful president. So, I mean, as far as that, but I guess my question is, if we're trying to get working people in the Western capitalist countries to see people around the world struggling with U.S. imperialism and struggling against Canadian imperialism or French imperialism or British imperialism, you know, to see the people around the world struggling against imperialism as their allies, how do we do that?
I literally just answered that.
So by telling them about it, like making them feel guilty, is that?
No, by showing them what it is that it's doing. That when they go to war, this is what happens. When a country comes up with another lie and another justification for going to war, these are the consequences.
STO, these are some wacky people.
The people of these countries.
Yes.
But you don't think linking it to what these evil corporations, the same corporations tied into wars around the world, do at home, you don't think that's a good thing to do?
I don't necessarily see the exact importance of that. I explained, as I said, to link it to capitalism and why it can only ever do what it does and why the system needs to go.
Well, I mean, I look at the fact that, you know, the same corporations that manufacture tear gas that was used against police brutality protesters in Ferguson, Missouri, manufactured tear gas for Israel. That the police department of St. Louis, Missouri is trained in Israel. I show that is a way of linking what the Palestinians are struggling against with what the black people of the United States are struggling against by making this, you know, common bond, or showing that, you know, the big oil companies that are reaping in super profits from these high gas prices are also the big oil companies that have kept Nigeria chronically poor for hundreds of years, despite at this point being the top oil exporting country in Africa. I think making those links and showing that the same corporations that are hurting American workers are also the same corporations that are pushing imperialism and devastating people around the world. I mean, I think showing American workers that they have an economic interest in defeating imperialism is our duty.
I don't think this is necessarily wrong at all.
Imperialism doesn't benefit them.
It does benefit them. That's why imperialism exists.
It does benefit them.
Yeah, that's how rich countries become rich and poor countries stay poor.
Well, this confrontation with Russia has resulted in higher food prices, higher gas.
That's an entirely different situation.
No,
Russia,
that's imperialism. The domination it's by big corporations and
wrong.
banks, drug cartels and syndicates. That's
wrong.
What I define imperialism as.
Wrong.
It's not about the definition of imperialism. It's about whether or not the country is being plundered by the United States, which it isn't. It's absolutely incomparable to.
So if anyone's wondering where exactly we're at, the basic gist of it is that Maupin's framing is like a Caleb Maupin is all like, workers of the world unite. We have to unite against our open parentheses, open parentheses, open parentheses, overlords, close parentheses, close parentheses, close parentheses. Kind of like a nationalist internationalism with heavy JQ influence. But on the other hand, Unruh, I think Unruh actually a lot more politically principled. Basically coming out here with the hard left, you know, saying, yeah, no, you're never going to get the American people against imperialism because the American people benefit from imperialism, you know. Now, I don't agree with that perspective, but I do think that Jason Unruh is a lot more politically consistent than Caleb Maupin is. Caleb Maupin is a paid propagandist who will say literally anything he's told to by his masters. Well, until he got fired from RT. I think Unruh actually has a relatively consistent worldview. Even if I think it's psychotic, it is consistent. I think a little more consistent, maybe. I don't know.
To take a country like Indonesia or Thailand or Honduras and compare it to Russia. That's simply ridiculous. That's an inter-imperialist. I'm not. I am
comparing it to what is going on in the United States. That the same big corporations that are pushing a confrontation.
Yeah, I just answered your question as to what the difference is.
All right. Okay. I'm going to mute you if you don't stop interrupting me. You know. Now. You know.
Well,
the same big corporations that are pushing for a confrontation with Russia have also hurt American workers, and so opposing this confrontation with Russia and fighting for jobs and schools and housing.
Apologies for taking so long. I decided I'd feed my cats real quick. So, yeah. And I turned on the light over there, so yeah. Now, I don't know what's been said here. I don't know what's being put forth here. But I imagine that quite a bit of it is pretty lolsy, and the chances of me like finding it lolsy are pretty infinite. But I'm not gonna go ahead and continue with this one because honestly, we have to go ahead and see here. Oh, nice! I got a new subscriber, Trooper Kaden. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel there. I did. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you're viewing it at all, I'm not too sure which one of my videos decided to go and make you subscribe, but I will try to make new content in that regard. I assume it's my streams. I assume I'm entertaining for you enough. So yeah, but either way, let's go to continue where we left off. Hold on for a second. Gotta blow my nose. Alright, and we are back now. It might have been one of my videos that he made that caused him to subscribe. It might have been like, you know, who the fuck knows at this point in time. But I assume it's one of my streams. I assume he's like subscribing for that.
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, and you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party? Probably. Funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Well, let me make sure the settings are pretty much where they should be. Because I noticed the settings, for whatever reason, end up changing. Honestly, the settings should stay the fucking same. I don't get why they're not, why they're constantly switching like that.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Hold on. I'm going to take down the chat here since no one's really talking here. So, yeah. And let me go ahead and see. Okay, it's full screen still. Hold on real quick. Just making sure the V-Sync is off. Because, honestly, I've never really had any reason for V-Sync to be on ever. So, yeah.
Right. Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah! Southwest, right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the main trail south.
Lasso tied into a rope tied into a lasso for cattle or other concerns. Okay.
Yes. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this store they're planning. What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
It will be. Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Whoa there.
Hold up here. All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
I was wondering how many people were there. Alright.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get him?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. and much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. All right, let's go pay our old friends a visit. Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse. You two, get up there and keep us covered.
Sure thing.
Are you hearing me? You're going to need that rifle. That
Which
rifle's
one's
no
my
use to
horse?
us sitting on your horse, Arthur.
Oh wait, it's this one probably, yeah.
Quick, grab that repeater and let's
There we go.
move him. Good.
There we
Come
go.
on, let's go.
Amongst a group of horses, it's hard to tell which one's mine.
We'll circle around the far side and go down that way, same as Micah and Bill. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on. It's steep here. Careful.
By the way, I ended up getting the documentary called The People vs. George Lucas. Should be an interesting piece there. And by interesting, I mean like really bad, because I'm expecting it to be pretty bad. Primarily because I watched Rick Worley's video called How to Watch the Star Wars
Maybe
series,
I should take the lead
or How to
on
Watch
this.
Star Wars, I should
They're
say.
going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running.
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Follow me. Let's head for that building in front.
I'm kind of coming down off of the
Stay low.
off of the alcohol right now.
Come on. Follow me. Get in cover, Arthur.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
With my own 2 eyes.
We have to move on this right now.
So why'd they let you go? I wouldn't have done.
Fella didn't have much choice, was picking his teeth off the floor.
And you didn't tell him nothing.
Not a word.
Okay, fine. You make the move.
This train can't come soon enough.
All right, on me. Kill every last one of these bastards! Keep pushing forward! Look out! We got more of those cabins to the right! Still got some of those cabins! Ain't got those bastards in the cabin!
Sorry, my bro's letting the dogs out right now, so, you know. Got him, right there.
I think that's all of them! Search the bodies! Strip everything we can from them!
You recognize any of them, Dutch?
Of course not. Colm doesn't give a damn about his men. All he cares about is numbers. If you can shoot a gun and ride a horse and kill without thought, you're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Colm doesn't even know half the names of these fools. Oh shit! Look out! More of the bastards coming out of the trees! Shit, there's a lot of them! What do you think, Arthur? Do we hold ground here or go after them? Oh, I'm gonna get you!
Reckon we're better holding here.
All right! Oh, I say come out of the trees!
Don't lose him in the trees. You wait.
The cowards are running away! Good work, boys! Back to the camp! We'll get what we need, clear out!
Alright, okay. Right, okay. That's probably why they have like such a high amount of gangs and gang members in their corps. It's because they just let anyone join who could shoot worth a shit, as well as like being able to
We don't have time to mess around. We're waiting on you, Arthur. Arthur, get over here.
ah. Where's my horse exactly? Oh, it's over there.
Good work, boys. Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there. Mark, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man,
All right.
quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
What we got here? Plans.
Here. This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Looks fine. Smells good.
Come on.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. A Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellers.
Not bad for some starving down and outs. They can pummel us hard as they like. But we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I believe, I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Combe, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again. All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground. Whoa. Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. It could be useful.
Okay, you got it.
Idiot.
You got me mixed up with someone else. I'm no use to you, really.
This could get bumpy.
Shit! Shit!
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No, please. Please, mister.
Yeah, good boy.
Let me go. I'll disappear. I'll go to Mexico.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
Oh, I think I'm gonna puke. I don't want to die, mister. I don't know nothing real about him, honest.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay, okay.
That's 2 bones right there. Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Don't hurt me, please.
Found a little shit, did you?
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed 'em as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Cole.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
A few days later.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here, then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything.
Was just checking if my brother was feeding the dogs or not.
Thing we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
That sounds like a very huge, like, foreshadowing there of kind of shit we're gonna get ourselves into.
Yeah. Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars and deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan. Great. Have you got a problem with that? Not if you keep your head for once. You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep, crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
Huh. Yeah, from here on out, I don't know anything new. So this is all going to be a new experience for me.
to get this done fast. Now it's thawing, before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at him, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect. How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah? That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone, shut up and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge. Whoa! Easy. Is Bill there? Yeah. You want to head down, see how he's getting on? Okay.
Easy.
Yep. How you getting on?
Yeah. I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Hold on for a second real quick. Sorry about that. My brother wanted me to cook up some ground beef here. So, you know, I'm going to go and be doing that then. So, I'm going to do that after I'm done with my little stream here. Oh, wow. Stream's going to shit now. Should I continue?
Okay.
Might as well.
This is good. All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Well, my stream's not going to be taking a huge bit of a dump there.
Boy.
Don't need you distracting me here, Morgan.
Morgan, Arthur. Very interesting set of names, honestly, right there. So, yeah.
Be ready to move quick. And remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes. What's going on?
He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay? I think so. Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now.
Ah, switch dynamo. That's what's saying.
That include.
Okay, I see what's on. What it is now. Okay.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Here we go. Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that moron?
You said it was fine.
It's my fault. Come on! You're pathetic. You know that?
Here we go. Oh shit! Pull me out! Help!
I've got you. Now stop yelling.
Oh, shit! Help!
Yeah, you're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
He fell. The others will get him.
Let's go!
Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him? Offer. Who's going?
I'll go. You come with me.
Okay.
God dang it, we being right.
Let's get a shot on this. One of you shoot those bastards.
I'll blow your face off.
Should we move up?
That's how you want to do it? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
We best get up there. We gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
That's what we're doing, kid.
I'm going up. We have to stop this train.
You don't follow the vicious cornball train. That's far enough. How you doing there?
I'm okay. We gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
That's what we're doing, kid.
Shoot him, damn it!
Oh, I found a little graphical glitch. Unplayable. Literally unplayable. Sorry, guys. I gotta go in the game. It's unplayable. I saw one graphics glitch. I can't fucking continue. Just sorry, I just had to do that.
Look out! Got more coming off the train.
There better be some money at the end of that.
All these bastards must be guarding something. Do that close.
We need the car at the back, right?
Yep, keep pushing on it. Kill that bastard! kid. Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Oh, shit. Look, they're coming out of that last car. Shit.
We're gonna get out of this.
Oh, I know we are.
Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Partner, get over here.
You two all right?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Ah, shit.
What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Cornwall.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little. That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open. Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems good enough. Now light the fuse.
Here we go.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
All right, come on. Just walk on out here. We don't want to kill you. We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake. You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will you? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid
We are
did
yet to
good.
receive
We can see
payment
you
of
rushing to jump on
2,000
that
for
train.
the initial
He's
phase
keen.
of
I'll give you
exploration for
that.
the PT truck. The new reservation. Marino has agreed.
See if we can get this open.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
On receipt of the funds,
Getting
let's
there.
see here. We will proceed with phases 2 and 3 of the project and present you with a
There.
detailed report
See?
of our fundings
That's how it's done.
within the month. There's respectfully, kidding.
Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here, make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read.
Give me those.
Thank you for the telegram and for your continued interest in the James
Railroad
Simpson Mining
contracts,
Company. However, any news you have
invoices, blah,
received
blah,
of mismanagement
blah.
or
You got
financial
anything?
difficulties at the mine in
really.
Johannesburg
Sugar
are simply
imports from the
fake,
Spanish West
and
Indies.
I would
A lot
urge
of
you to
sugar.
question your
Some
sources.
fancy new boaties ordered
Yeah,
from
you do
Europe.
the other.
I am not robbing another boat as long as I live.
Let's go and read that later on.
Have you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
Alright, cigar.
How's it looking in there?
No, this looks like something.
These just seem to be contracts. Arthur, have you looked down the end there?
Think I got him? Nice.
Well, thank God. Come on.
What's this course? Premium cigars, okay.
Just waiting on you, Arthur. What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride! Yeah.
Okay. Get on the train. Quick. All of you. Any bright ideas, I kill all three of you. So behave. Come on. Move.
We won't tell a soul, I swear.
Get a move on.
Oh wait, not pick up. Oh, god damn it. And to loot him. Alright. Alright.
Oh, for Lord's sake, put that book away and go help.
Okay. I'm gonna see how long it's been since I started streaming here real quick. Hold on. See how long it's been here. Real quick. See how long it's been here. Real quick. Hold on. Sorry, I meant to. Alright, it's been about like 3 hours and 18 minutes. So, seems like the tutorial is about 4 hours long, just like I thought it was. Autistic Beaver, did you lie to me? Did you lie to me, Autistic Beaver? You there? He's probably not there. He probably underestimated how long it would take me.
Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there, no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring hose.
Hold on real quick. I gotta show you guys this. Apparently, Peter... Well, you can't really see him, but he's just sleeping right there. He's on the chair at the moment. Yeah, he's got a gray coat, the dark gray one, so he's just sleeping. He perked right up the moment I bet him. Oh. Oh, he sneezed. Cute. Let's see if you guys can see him now that he's staring right at me. Oh no, he's not looking down. Peter! Can you guys see him? No, you guys can't see him. Huh. Oh well. I'll eventually, once I get my office set up, I'll have this chair in there. And you guys can see him a lot better, so.
Isaiah, I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Sorry about that. I had to pause that for a second and ask what that was.
Lenny! Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me? With the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Well, let me make sure that the graphic setting didn't reset on me there for a second. And it did! Look at that! Jesus Christ, really. Seriously, just stay in fucking full screen mode. Just stay there. Don't fucking exit it. Shit, how many times do I have to fucking tell the goddamn program that?
Get up there. Let's stick tight.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that there's some kind of chase scene gonna happen here at some point with this group.
Get us out the stream. Gotta keep us moving, but calm.
Ah, shit!
Okay, let's take a look.
You all right back there? Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed.
You need help?
I reckon we can handle it. All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Don't say less. Pick the wheel up.
ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. Not too far now. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country. They lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did. But when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast. Hurry it up, we've got work to do.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. Yeah. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called...
Hold on. Sorry, my sound got turned down for quite some time.
Cowboys, outlaws, working girls. Our kind of place.
Driscolls?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store.
Yeah,
You can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hmm. American ginseng. Shrubs can be identified by their large palmate leaves, smooth stems, and small clusters of red berries. The cluster of berries are smaller than than the clusters found on Alaskan ginseng. These plants are native to forest and moist areas of West Elizabeth to the edges of New Hanover. This medical plant can be crafted into medicine or consumed to replenish health core. Okay. Wait, what?
I think we're going the wrong way here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that I know that that's the case then. So yeah. Alright, so our right button is like the is reverse basically. Okay, so yeah.
There you are, brother. Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on. Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this will work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway. Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Alright, I guess we're finally done with the tutorial finally. Back in the mud. Okay, we'll figure out. Let's go ahead and see what that
Got off the mountain.
What the fuck?
Rode east into some
Out of
pretty
memory.
enough
Please
country
reboot
called
other
the
applications and ensure the computer meets
this
minimum
far.
requirements. Like, is it just gonna? Yep, it just decided to go ahead and crap out on me there. I hope I don't have to go through all that again. If I do, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Holy Christ, man! Seriously, like, the game just decided to go ahead and crap out on me there. Okay. So I just yeah, so let me go and restart Steam here real quick. If the game's gonna send me back all the way back to the fucking beginning of that, I'm gonna be pissed off as shit. That shouldn't have happened. I didn't even do anything that like caused that to happen even. So let's see here. Okay. I was just running OBS Studios and I had like So yeah, I'm guessing there's some kind of other application that's on here that's like, yep, figures. Okay, let me go ahead and just end that then. Restart Steam. Waiting for it to restart. And it's not restarting for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna go through every single application in here to see if anything on Steam is like not shutting down here. I was gonna go ahead and save and quit the game, but this is like pissing me off here. Hold on. All right. Verifying Steam, installing, verifying installation. Well, I guess the game decided to end prematurely on me here. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and restart my computer, which is fucking bullshit, if I'm being perfectly honest, really. That shouldn't have happened at all. But hey, if you like the stream, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Make sure to click the notification bell right next to the subscription box there. And if you didn't like the stream, make sure to thumbs it down, but leave me a critical comment so I know how to go ahead and like, you know, improve my stream. And yeah, hope to see you guys the next time. Hopefully.